Let's begin sitting on the mat, placing the ball between the knees, hands to your sides, feet in a parallel position, and your back extended in a neutral spine. Stack the shoulders over the hips, elevate each vertebra, imagining a string from the tail all the way to the crown of the head. Place your hands behind the thighs and squeeze the ball to engage your inner thighs, gluteals, and scoop the abdominals in and upward. Utilizing the ball allows you to easily activate these muscle groups of the Pilates method. Now reach your arms parallel to the mat. Inhale, roll down to the low back, and exhale to slowly articulate back up. Inhaling to lower the spine, continue to squeeze the ball and keep the feet firmly into the mat. Inhale to lower, deeply scooping the abs in, and exhale, draw the navel towards your spine and come back up. Inhale, curl the tail under, roll down, and exhale to activate your deep core muscles, preparing the body for what's to come. Inhale, scoop the abdominals in and roll down. Exhale, peel back up. Good. One more time. Inhale to release the low back into the mat, and exhale, deeply scooping the abs in and roll back up. For the chest lift, place the ball between the shoulders, interlace the fingers, creating a cradle for your head, and imprint your low back into the mat. Inhale, lengthen over the ball, and exhale to contract upwards. Maintain the engagement of the lower body as you extend and open the chest, and exhale, engage your powerhouse to lift back up. The ball allows a stretch and an opening of the upper spine as if you were working on the Pilates barrel. Inhale to lengthen over the ball, and exhale to contract back up, neck and shoulders relaxed. The movement is coming from your center of gravity and resisting back down. Inhale, lengthen over the ball, and exhale, tightening the abs to come up. The upper back extends over the ball, inhaling, and exhale, tightening the abs to lift up. One more, inhaling over, opening the chest, and exhale, cinching the ribs to come back up. Nice. Moving into rotation, keep your feet firm into the mat. Inhale, extend over the ball, and exhale to rotate the waist to the right. Inhale, lower to center, alternating sides, exhale to the left, reaching the ribs towards the knee. The elbows are wide and shoulders relaxed. Begin each movement with an inhalation and exhale to activate the obliques. As you rotate the trunk, imagine your ribs are knitting closer together. Inhale and lengthen over the ball, and exhale, rotate. Inhale back to center, and exhale, rotate to the left. Good. We'll add a stability challenge by alternating the legs. Inhale, lengthen over the ball, and exhale, rotate towards the right knee, lifting it up. Inhale, lower, and come to center, alternating each side with ease and fluidity. Strengthening the core and oblique muscles encourages proper body alignment and a beautiful waistline. Inhale, stretch over the ball, and exhale, rotate. Inhale, extend, and exhale to tighten the abs and rotate. Last time, inhale and exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale back and exhale to the left. Release over the ball and stretch. Great work. For the hamstring pull, roll down to adjust the ball up the back. Extend your legs up to perpendicular and place your hands behind them. You may bend your knees to modify this exercise. Exhale, lower the left leg to the mat and draw the right towards your chest, pulsing further and alternate. Focus on the stretch of the hamstrings and the lengthening of the hip flexors. Maintain stability of the pelvis and avoid pulling on the leg. The abdominals are tight and drawing the leg closer towards your body. Reach the bottom leg out towards the mat. Last time, lengthening the legs away from the waist and draw them back up to perpendicular. Good. We'll layer this movement. Interlace the fingers behind the head. For hamstring pull 2, exhale, lower the left leg and alternate, inhaling on the exchange. Keep the abs tight and drawing the legs in towards your chest. Be certain to keep the pelvis still into the mat and relax the shoulders. Allow each breath to be deep, scooping and tightening the abdominals, feeling the stretch of the hamstrings and the length of the hip flexors. Great. And exhale everything out. Bend the knees and place your feet onto the mat. reach your hands to your thighs and come to sitting. For the 100, place the ball between the ankles and roll down onto your mat, bending your knees to a right angle. Arms to your sides, lift your chest and engage your inner thighs and extend the legs out to 45 degrees, extending the arms just off the mat. Let's begin inhaling through the nose for 5 breaths and exhaling through the mouth 5 breaths, pumping the arms 100 times. Expand the rib cage laterally, maintaining the abdominal contraction as you inhale, and exhale to deflate the abdominals down and up. Allow your breaths to be long and deep. Match the arms with each breath and keep them firm throughout. Initiate the movement from the back, engaging the front, sides, and backs of the arms, creating toned, lean arms, legs, and a stronger core. This increases circulation and strengthens the core, aids in injury prevention, supports the spine, and helps to create a flat, tight stomach. Last breath cycle, and exhale deeply. Great work. Bend your knees and place your feet onto the mat. Position the ball underneath your pelvis, feet parallel on the mat and arms at your sides. For the pelvic tilt, begin this exercise in a neutral pelvis position. Exhale to draw the pubic bone towards your chest. Inhale and lengthen to neutral. Keep the knees hip-width apart and avoid splaying the knees in or outwards. This exercise strengthens the powerhouse muscles, hamstrings, and helps to mobilize the spine. Maximize the hollowing of the abdominals, allowing a stretch and a release of the low back and activating the core muscles. Avoid lifting the shoulders or pressing the head or neck into the mat. Let's do 2 more, feeling the work behind the legs and the deep engagement of your core. Exhale to curl the tail up, and inhale, lengthen back to your neutral position. Now let's extend the arms up towards the ceiling, keeping them in line with your shoulders. We move into single leg lifts. Exhale to lift your right leg to a right angle. Inhale, control to lower, tap the mat 6 times. Initiate the movement from the abdominals and draw the leg up, lowering with control. The ball helps to find asymmetries in the body, balance, and strengthens the core. Last time, exhale to lift the leg to 90 degrees and inhale to lower all the way down. Good. Now for the left side. Exhale, lift your left leg to 90 degrees and inhale, tap the mat. Stabilize the body with your core. Keep the opposite foot firm into the mat and don't allow the knee to splay in or outwards. Control the movement from your powerhouse. Move the leg by initiating with the abdominals. Last time, exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Lower your elbows, fingertips reaching towards the ceiling, and bring both legs to a right angle. Exhale to alternate the legs, inhaling on the exchange. Tap the mat with the toes and scoop the abdominals in and up. Stabilize the body by tightening your abdominals and cinching the ribs together. Continue to move the legs by initiating from your powerhouse, alternating the legs with ease and fluidity. Last time, switching the legs and lower your hands and feet to the mat. We're going into the scissors. Bend your knees to 90 degrees and extend them up to perpendicular and externally rotate them. Begin exhaling as you separate the legs with a slight pulse to extend further. Inhale on the exchange and alternate the legs. Keep the legs in an even and balanced scissor position. Feel the work of the inner thighs and core drawing the legs back to the center. Utilizing the ball helps to increase range of motion and intensifies the work. Pause in the center. We're now moving into the helicopter. In the same starting position, inhale, scissor the legs, and exhale, circle them around and back to center. Continue in the same direction and maintain an even circle. Engage the inner and outer thighs and reach around. Keep the movement small and maintain the stability of the pelvis. Pausing here to reverse. Scissor the legs and exhale around to complete the circle. Continue your breath. Lengthen the legs around, keeping the abs tight, and continue to engage the inner and outer thighs. Good. Last time, circling around and pause in the center. For the bicycle, inhale to scissor the legs apart, continue to lengthen out, and exhale, bend the bottom knee to brush the toes onto the mat as the opposite leg simultaneously lowers. Alternating the legs and brush the toes to the mat. Continue to breathe. Feel the length as you stretch out and the abdominals drawing the legs in and up with each repetition. The ball is a great tool to help lengthen and strengthen the legs, core, and assists in a great stretch. Good. One more time. Separate the legs, brush the toes to the mat, and bring it back up to perpendicular. Let's reverse. Inhale to scissor the legs apart. Now bend the top knee and lengthen the toes down to brush the mat as the opposite leg simultaneously comes up. Alternate sides by brushing the toes to the mat and continue to breathe. Keep the movement fluid and maintain the stability of the body by deeply engaging your core. Lengthen the legs out and draw the navel in towards your spine. We're working towards stretching the hamstrings and hip flexors. Last one, inhaling and exhaling back to center. Bend the knees, place the feet onto the mat, and remove the ball from your back. We'll transition onto our right side and press your hand into the ball to come up to sitting. Now for the mermaid. Sit on your right side and cross the top leg in front of your mat. Place your hand on the ball and press the shoulders down by engaging your lats and maintain this position throughout. Inhale to flex over, rolling the ball away, reaching the opposite arm overhead, and exhale to roll back in. The ball emulates the work done on the reformer with added instability. As you exhale, corset your ribs towards each other. Stabilization of the shoulder girdle is important as you reach over. Exhale to cinch the ribs closer together and roll back in. Last time, inhale, lengthen and flex over, and exhale, pulling the abdominals in to return. Excellent. Now for a side stretch, take the ball into your hand and reach it over to the opposite side. Lengthen the waist and feel your side stretch. Inhale, expand the ribs, and exhale everything out. Let's go to the other side. Set up with the top leg in front of your mat and hand on the ball, and depress your shoulders down the back. Inhale to side bend, rolling the ball out, and exhale to return. Imagine that your shoulder blades are widening and drawing down towards your hips. Exhale to come back in. Be certain that the ribs don't flare as you flex over. Exhale, utilizing the core and oblique muscles to come back in. Last time, lengthening over, reaching the opposite arm overhead, and exhale, corseting the ribs together. For the side stretch, take the ball and reach over in opposition. Lengthening the waistline, reach the ball up and allow the breath to assist in the stretch. Inhale to expand the ribs and lengthen the hips towards the mat. Exhale and come back in. We'll now transition into the cat stretch. Bring your knees under your hips and hands directly under your shoulders and press the hands firmly into the ball. Find a neutral spine with the toes softly pointed. Exhale to curl and round the spine from the tail, articulating through each vertebra. Head follows, and now inhale to articulate into extension from the low back, mid, and upper back, opening the chest, gaze forward, and feet flexed. Exhale to curl the spine, pointing the toes, stretching the back and strengthening the core. Inhale, begin the extension from the tailbone, then the low back, mid back, upper back, and the head last. Feet flexed and lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale to draw the hips forward and allow the head and shoulders to relax. Imagine that you're contracting the ball with the abdominals on the curl. Inhale to extend the spine, one vertebra at a time, chest opening and shoulders broadened. Last time, exhale, curl under, articulate through the spine, eyes towards your navel, and now inhale into extension from the low back, mid, and upper spine. Gaze forward and shoulders down the back. Good. Now for the tricep push-up. We'll do 5. With your hands on the ball, depress the shoulders down and lengthen your knees away from your hips. Tighten the abs throughout and inhale, bend the elbows tight to your sides and exhale, extend back up. Inhale, bend the elbows, and exhale, initiate from the back of the arms, working the triceps. Adding the ball helps to engage your legs, core, oblique, and shoulder muscles. This is a great multitasking exercise as it tightens and firms the backs of the arms and simultaneously works the core. Last one, abs tight, shoulders down, and exhale, contract back up. Beautifully done. Now for the back extension. Lower onto your stomach and place the ball between your ankles and layer your hands under your forehead. Inhale, articulate the head and chest up, and now lengthen the legs off the mat, squeezing the ball. Exhale to lower the legs, chest and head last. Inhaling to articulate up, reach the legs out, and now exhale, lower the legs and articulate back down. Good, 2 more. Inhale, reach the crown of the head out, elongate the legs out and up, and exhale, lower the legs, waist long, and now the chest. Last one, strengthening the back, toning the legs, and working towards a lean and healthy back. Exhale to lower. Excellent. Now for the butt lifts. Lift your chest, forearm and hands for support. Bend your knees and lift them off the mat. Exhale, reach the ball up, and inhale, lower. Initiate the movement from the glutes, tightening them. Press the pubic bone into the mat and navel up. Release the tension in the neck and shoulders. Squeeze up inner thighs and glutes tight. Reach the toes to the ceiling. Exhale, lift up, and inhale to lower. Exhale, squeezing up and lower. 2 more. Exhaling, lift the butt. Last one, up. Exhale to lower all the way down. Good. And roll up slowly into a sitting position. Take the ball into your hands and adjust yourself to sitting on the mat, knees bent, feet together, and arms parallel to the mat. For the single leg teaser 2, extend your right leg out and elevate your spine. Take a breath in and now exhale to scoop the abs in, curling the tail under and roll all the way down 1 vertebra at a time, reaching the ball overhead. Here we go. Inhale, reach the ball towards the toes, chest up. Now exhale to scoop the abs in and roll through your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, lower the leg, reach the arms simultaneously. Exhale to bring it back to center. Inhale here and exhale to release the low back into the mat, imprinting 1 vertebra at a time. Reach the ball overhead. Last time, inhale, reach forward, and exhale, peel the spine off the mat. Reach the arms and legs in opposition, and exhale, bring it back to center. Good. Lower the leg, and now extend the left leg. Take a breath in, and exhale to draw the abs in as you lower down with control into the mat, reaching the arms overhead. Inhale to reach forward, and exhale, curl through the back 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach the arm and leg in opposition, and exhale, bring it back to center. Take a breath in, and exhale through the mouth, rolling through the spine, and reach the arms overhead. Last time, inhale the arms, reach the ball towards the knees, and exhale, imagining that the ball is elevating you up and extending the back. Inhale, draw the abs in and reach the arms and leg in opposition, and exhale to center. Excellent. Place your foot onto the mat. Now lie on your back and place the ball underneath your pelvis, knees bent, feet on the floor. For a hip flexor stretch, extend and lower 1 leg all the way down to the mat and hug the other knee in towards your chest. Reaching the straight leg out to enhance the stretch. Inhale through the nose, expanding the ribs, and exhale through the mouth. Releasing the hip flexors. Good. Again, inhale through the nose, expanding, and exhale to release. Bend the knee and exchange to the other side, hugging in the knee towards your chest and lengthening the leg out in opposition. Breathe and allow the ball to help in this stretch. Extending out, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Great work. 1 more time. Take a deep breath in and exhale everything out. Great. Place both feet onto the mat. Remove the ball from your back and come to sitting. Congratulations on a job well done.